In front of her at her salon, husband of his, it just don't track for me. Like, he fought his.
Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast live from downtown Minneapolis. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Well, it was the Charlotte Hornets in their last game, losing to the New Orleans Pelicans. Here's Jokic, and he gets the bucket. And these teams both on their way up. Chris, some of the best young talent in the NBA on the court before our eyes tonight.
You're right about that, Kevin. And I love seeing great young players develop their game. There's a lot of room to grow for these young teams and players.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. Conley. And it's sent back by Jokic. Pass to Turner. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And he drives in. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Well, you can't give Bogdanovich a lane to the rim. He takes off towards the rim and then just throws that one down with force. Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Jokic. He moves, and that's 2 points on the layup. Jokic just got his second bucket of the night.
And this is where Jokic is most comfortable. The closer he is to the rim, the more effective he becomes.
Here's Rozier. And Jokic with the rebound. The Timberwolves with a quick start to this game. Bogdanovich wide open. And he's good on the three ball. Bogdanovich has got 5.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead. That's just enough to break. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things.
Let's go, boy! Hey, that's a good fucking start, man. Get the ball fucking going. Get it out. Get the fucking ball out.
He's a guy who has led the league in blocks, but can also stretch the floor.
Watch this damn.
A slow start for Charlotte in this one. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. In 2018-19, not only did Turner lead the NBA in swats, he also shot almost 40%, Greg, on his threes.
And you go back just like 10 years ago, you'd never think we'd see players with the skill set of Turner. But this is how the game has evolved. And guys like Turner are just so valuable for teams to have.
Now, here's Ingles. Jokic inside. Puts the move on. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
They're just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
Out of bounds.
It's stolen by Capella. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Oh, the floor's general skills of Conley. I mean, he has a fantastic feel for when his teammates need the rock.
Here's White. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Yeah, true. But now it's about sustaining their energy and maintaining the focus.
Capella with the bucket.
Got to be more forceful than that when guarding Capella. I mean, he fends off defenders with such ease.
Here's Turner. Second chance shot. A shot. And the layup is good.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Hornets trail by 10. Pass to Anthony. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
What makes the pump fake so effective is that Anthony has a weapon. He uses it masterfully to draw the contact.
So Anthony nails both of them. Minnesota leading by 8. Now let's find out what head coach Chris Finch had to say to David Aldridge. David?
Well, Kevin, look, he thinks their long-range shooting can make all the difference, not taking anything away from the defense they're going up against. He did say he'd be surprised if his guys didn't shoot a high percentage from outside. Pretty confident coach, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
Zubats. No good there. So Minnesota will take it the other way. There's Noel. No good that time. Excellent D there from Allen. It's tipped. Outside Thomas. Four on the clock. Allen for the 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. And Zubats picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
The 3, Bridges.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Does not find the mark. He's made 2 and missed 1 now. Outside for Thomas. Connects from 3-point range. Thomas got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Hornets. Pass to Bridges.
2 minutes remaining.
Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Jokic. Arm's length from the hoop. He knocks it down. Jokic just got 6.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Allen with it. Bridges covering. Here's Leonard. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Talk about someone who knows all the angles. Kawhi on the interior.
And Greg, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with. Incredibly strong for his position.
And it helps him finish through contact on offense. It also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that strength on the wing. And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Takes it inside. No good from Finney Smith. Hornets trail by 9. Inside. Birch. And that one is stuffed right through.
And how about that find by Leonard to a wide open shooter? He's only getting better at seeing those gaps.
Here's Bridges. Pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
And night in and night out, you can always count on Jokic to bring it. He is a special talent.
Kawhi Leonard.
Count that one. Leonard's got his second bucket tonight.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to Allen. And it's Noel with the rebound.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Leonard looking around. Jokic firing on all cylinders for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Scoring, rebounding. He was all...
Come on and get loud for your Minnesota Timberwolves dancers.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They've been effectively aggressive here in the first half, driving to the hoop with authority and getting a lot of their points right at the rim.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Here's Capella. Rebound, Minnesota. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Here's Ingles. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And that one, good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
A shot by Anthony, no good. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, this is what Capella does. I mean, an active rebounder, hits the offensive glass with force.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Anthony.
Carmelo Anthony.
Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Hard to stop Turner in close. As soon as he has prime positioning, he is going for the slam.
Here's Johnson. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list. But then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. Arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about, and their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking, we'll keep listening. And David, thank you very much.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Here's Dosunmu. Got it. Good job in the low post. Dosunmu's got his first basket of the night. On the wing, Johnson. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Now, here's Dosunmu. Pass to Miller. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots from 14. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
I don't know what they were thinking. You have to know the scouting report. He's a threat from out there.
Dosunmu's shot is off.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
Charlotte no good that time either. Timberwolves leading by 12. Johnson outside. To the paint. Here's Turner. And Turner throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
To the middle. Here's Johnson. To the left wing. And the foul called on Ayo Dosunmu. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Your Timberwolves dancer.
It's about to go down.
For me, like, he fought his racist family for this girl.
Hornets trail by 14. Outside Thomas. Driving in. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Thomas got 5 now.
One of the most elusive ball handlers in the league. Thomas lives in the lane.
Here's Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Takes a step back. Leonard on the wing. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, it's easy to see why Leonard is so dominant as a defender. If you've ever seen the man's hands, the Claw nickname is not an exaggeration.
1:33 left to play in the first half. Out left to the wing. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. And the 3 ball is good. He's got 8.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Oh. Thomas down low. It's deflected. And here's the fast break. Jokic leading the way. Bridges, no one around him. And another 3 for Minnesota.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And that one is good from Zubac.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Good D by Bogdanovich. Timberwolves leading by 17. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Got that one up quick. Bogdanovich has got 6 here in this quarter.
And Bogdanovich is a consistent shooter from outside.
Work. Screen.
Allen for 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Pass to Bridges. At the top of the key, Len. On the wing, Bridges. Leonard with the steal.
Fucking stupid.
And so it's Minnesota.
Damn.
Controlling the game and finishing the quarter.
For this girl. Like, he came to live with her.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback. One side trying to protect their lead.
Another one. Hey, just want some offense. I ain't got my playbook down
Hornets
yet.
trail by 20. And the whistle blows.
The D boy.
That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And here's Ingles outside. The shot, no good. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
They said he was done. Beautiful pass by Melo, spotting the open.
Pass to Ingles. Six to shoot. Bridges with it. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Bridges got 11.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks just.
Here's Ingles. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And Jokic slings it in.
Yeah, Jokic seems determined to have a big night. So far, he's been successful.
There's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but his ability to go vertical, he sure plays great.
You know, Greg, it is amazing the total effect Jokic has on the game.
And he's usually top 5 in triple-doubles now. He's really worked on his defense. And the scary part is he's still only in his mid-20s.
Hey, stop.
It's going to be on Michael Conley. That'll be his second foul of the game. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Now, Ingles. Here's Jokic. Another miss by Jokic. And the call up against Jokic. That is his first foul of the game. And the Timberwolves making a change here. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for Charlotte. And Rozier, here we go. Good work defensively by Turner. Minnesota leading by 23. Miller, right side. And another three for Minnesota.
No, he just caught the defense now. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range, and there's no hand in his face.
Rozier into the lane. And Miller with the block. And they'll keep possession. And he's going to get whistled for that foul. Gee, that was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless?
Oh.
I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Rozier for three. Minnesota with the rebound. Out to the right wing. Here's Dosunmu. The three-pointer, no good. Here's the Hornets with the ball. And Rozier, here we go. Good on the shot.
This is Rozier at his most dangerous, using his agility to completely out with the defender.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Fires the three. No good that time. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. Right side Leonard. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Leonard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Miller with a wide open look. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
JB with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Hits it from 3-point range.
We're real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
And he gets it to go. Guys, if they're going to make a run, no time like the present.
Yeah, and it's certainly, we hadn't expected a better game than this. Been very ugly thus far.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
The longer the run goes on, the more momentum is swinging.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves?
Their inside game has been great tonight. So much of their scoring has come from the paint.
Yeah, but Clark, the other thing that sticks out for me, the number of assists they've made over the course of this game.
Zubac. And it's Noel with the rebound.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Thomas feeling it out a bit. Here's Leonard. And there's another one for the Hornets.
The second half he's having, I mean, his field goal percentage is way up there.
And the foul on Cambridge. That's his first foul. Minnesota making a switch.
17 fouls.
1:44 left to play in the third. Pass to Finney-Smith. 6 on the shot clock.
Blocking foul on
This is his first free throw of the game.
3rd team foul.
The free throw dropped for Dosunmu.
At the line for 2.
And so he makes both from the line. Hornets trail by 20. To the inside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Wright. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Down low. Allen, that's good. Allen's got his first bucket of the night.
Oh, such a fantastic decision maker. Thomas, he's adept at making the right pass at the right time.
On the wing, Johnson. Driving inside. And a slam dunk by Johnson.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Here's Leonard. Tries again. And he sinks the layup. Leonard's got 19 points.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Right outside. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. To the paint. Here's Noel. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. To the inside. And foul on the shot.
Get the fuck out of
here. 2 at the free throw line. The Hornets Hornets shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. He misses the free throw. And the Hornets making a change here.
Taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Five seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And here's Miller outside. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Timberwolves on top. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Timberwolves leading by 17. And here's Wagner. White outside. Pass to Johnson. Knocks down the 3-ball.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a guy you can leave alone. Not if you have any hope of closing the gap.
And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out a game. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And DeLon Wright hits the whistle that time.
That's his first personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Here's Capella.
You know, some agile defense right there from Wright. Sticking to the shooter like glue.
And it's Capella missing. Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Wagner. There's the double team with Allen. And here's Miller outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Timberwolves lead by 18.
Well, that's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
Now Capella. And now the Timberwolves on the break. On the corner. Miller, no luck.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. He's trying to force something. It's rarely a good idea.
From downtown, Miller with another miss. So Rozier will bring it up for the Hornets. They trail by 18. And last year, Carmelo Anthony climbed into the top 10 all-time in scoring.
He's a surefire Hall of Famer. And he may never get that NBA title, but you factor in college and international play, and there's no doubt he'll be in Springfield.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, you know, offensively, the style of Anthony's game, I mean, it just ages well like fine wine. I mean, he can go old school, back to the basket. He can stretch you out. And he's clutch.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Lays it up off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 18.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Charlotte moving the ball around. Leonard attacking. No points to be had here. Misses for the 5th time in 13 tries. Inside. Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Here's Capella. Out to Conley. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Timberwolves leading by 20. Ingles with the ball. The game now requires so much movement. Big men have to cover a lot more ground. We know that. They are on the perimeter, Chris. Does that add some strain physically?
Yeah, I mean, maybe. Who knows? But it's less bumps and bruises, which to me was more wear and tear. So I think every case is different. I would blame the state over that, but you have to have some skill set today. Get out and run, regardless of different positions.
Bridges attacking. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
That's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that.
Deep 2 from Anthony. Rebound, Minnesota.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
Here's Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Pass to Capella. Back to Iguodala. Here's Capella. Turner covering. Shot clock at 3. Here's Leonard. That one wide left. Timberwolves leading by 22. Turner with it. Back to Bridges. Turner with the screen. From deep. Bridges shot. Good. Bridges got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the 4th period. We'll see how it pans out.
Well, as long as they're hitting like this, how can you blame them? They're on a tear.
And here's Jokic outside. That one's not going to go. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Leonard attacking. That shot off the mark. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. A 3-pointer off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
To the middle. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Well, we won't see Capella try to hit threes. I mean, Clint's a center who knows his role. Just rock the rim.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Timberwolves.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so the Bills still end up with their second win on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jokic.
He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
Outside Leonard. Allen outside. Off target with his 3. So it's Minnesota now. Pushing it up. And the dunk by Capella.
This is a major look from Thomas. That's his role, to be the facilitator.
Pass to Johnson. And it's off from 3-point range. And Joe Allen will bring it up for the Hornets, trailing by 19. Outside Thomas. Out to the wing. Capella. That one doesn't go. Over to the wing. From outside the arc. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. They poured it on tonight with a dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one.
Fast as flashes, ashes, ashes, how you